can't believe it. He's only been fired for about a month or so, and they release a Andrew Cuomo action figure. Wait a minute. That's not former disgraced Governor Andrew Cuomo. That's the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Pudgy Pig. Pudgy Pig, like the pumpkin wrapper, was a very memorable villain from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers era. But before we rip open the box and chow down on this hungry pig, that sounded weird, let's take a closer look at the packaging. Top, it's red, and there's the Pudgy Pig in the packaging. A very heavy box for a very heavy, chunky figure. Art picture of Pudgy Pig. He looks very hungry, like he's about ready to eat me. Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Pudgy Pig. That same picture again. Classic Power Rangers logo. And on the back, he's holding my knife and fork. And there's some spaghetti on the tip. No, wait, that's a lightning effect. Hasbro. But now, without any further delay, let's get this pudgy, disgusting, ugly pig out of the packaging. And here is the Pudgy Pig out of the packaging. I did not attach his red comb Trojan Man attachment to his helmet yet. Just want to show you what it looks like without it. He kind of looks like an old school football player. Just thought that was interesting. So now I'm going to attach it, and then we'll take a closer look at the accessories he comes with. Pudgy Pig comes with 2 pairs of interchangeable, I was going to call them hands, but since he's a pig, they're actually hooves. This pair is to hold his weapons. This pair is different. This one is a fist, if you can call it a fist. And this one's wide open, maybe to grab a Power Ranger or one of their weapons and eat them. And here is his knife and fork. I don't recall him actually using this when he came to Earth. I think this was from the Japanese footage. And weirdly enough, whenever he held his weapons or pretty much anything else, you saw the hands from the costume person that's in the suit. It was really funny, and it even carried over into his original action figure. Back to the knife and fork. They're both a dull gray color. And since this is, once again, a Lightning collection figure, here's his Lightning. It looks like I want to say a lime green color. And you're supposed to put it over the fork or the knife, like that. That looks terrible. That doesn't look too bad. But now here is a closer look at the Pudgy Pig. Here's his big, ugly face, which is pretty much his entire upper body. Now, something unique about this particular villain figure is you can actually open his mouth and open it wide. I mean, look at that. Hello, 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 hello. He even got his disgusting tongue. See his teeth, sharp and pointy. So now if you wanted to, you can have him eat the Ranger's sword. It doesn't go in all the way. You can take a Ranger figure, let's put him in feet first, and be like, oh no, I'm being eaten by a Pudgy Pig. Help, help. I mean, the Ranger can't go in all the way, but you can at least have this. This creature slash figure is already creepy on its own, being a monster. But what really creeped me out when I was but a wee child was the fact that his arms were practically in his mouth. That was just creepy. Even as an adult, it's still creepy. And one thing I didn't get about this monster, besides everything, is why would a pig that looks like this be wearing a Trojan helmet? Was there something that was mentioned in the Japanese version? Was it just because the people who created this monster were just like, hey, That's a thing. Let's do that. If you know, let me know down in the comments below. But look how black his eyes are. They're soulless. And he's got his weird legs, his back feet, which are his hooves as well, and his tiny little tail. Yeah, this figure is something. For a large size Power Rangers villain comparison, here is the Pudgy Pig next to the Pumpkin Rapper. Counting the top of his helmet, they stand about the same height. And I'm not 100% certain, on screen, they would be accurate. But there you go. He does have a hard time standing because he's very top heavy. So I have him leaning backwards. But now let's see if I can accessorize him. And here is Pudgy Pig all accessorized. Now, just a heads up, he grips the knife better than the fork. The fork is so loose in this hoof, I had to turn it sideways just so it doesn't slip in and out. It won't fall out, and this is a tight grip, so you're gonna have to finagle this in. But once everything is all said and done, it looks great. And one more thing I want to do, I want to see if a WWE action figure can hold the knife and fork. Here's my customized Otis figure, old school Otis, holding the knife and fork, and scary enough, he grips it better than the Pudgy Pig. Look at that face holding a knife and fork. He's like, steak. Give me that steak. I want that steak. Give me a steak. Like a cartoon character. Okay, now this is way too funny. Could you imagine if Otis was still this version of Otis and he's chasing around giant pig monsters with a giant knife and fork? Oh my god, that would have been hilarious. Otis is like, forget Christmas goose, I want a Christmas ham. But that is it for my review of the Pudgy Pig Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Power Ranger figure. Tell me, what do you guys think? And do you remember this villain from the original MMPR show? If not, are you going to watch that episode now that I showed you this? Let me know down in the comments below. But until the next review I do, I will see you soon. Now I want this to be the thumbnail for my video. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you again in the next review.